Is this thing on?
I don't know. I'm looking at it.
Pocket.
Pocket?
Hit it harder.
Maybe. Let me see. It looks like it's working. Yes. Buttons look bright. Yes. Oh, I forgot. Something needs fixing. Let me go fix it right quick. Yes. Okay. There we go. It's fixed now. Much better. Yes. Tech Priest Maximo is on the way to fix problems of mechanical error. Yes.
Good,
Why,
my brain
hello,
is closed, I was-
everyone. It is me, Maximo, with friends here. Say hello, friends.
Bring me closer. I wish to hit them with my sword.
I think you
Friends
flesh
like
out
hitting
some of
clowns
the-
with swords. Yes. As you know, I'm Maximo, of course. For Maximo as I am. And, also, this is the Big McPlace channel, yes. Also an orc VTuber. I don't know where he's at. He's been missing for quite a while. Maybe he got killed finally, for filthy Xenos always die, yes? Oh, nah, other than that, we have Grey Silver-Faced friend over here, Grey Silver-Faced friend here, and Grey Silver-Hair friend over there, and another Grey Silver-Faced friend over there. Say hello.
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 By the way, in all of that beautiful introduction, would you like to roll for today's objective?
Where's my dice? My dice are so small.
I remember you put one up your nose. Check there real quick.
No, that was a. What was I don't. 3. I got a 3.
All
A
right.
3 says, let's see, a display string found in ignorance. What is that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter.
Good job.
Good, he already accomplished it.
Doesn't matter. Emperor's will is done.
You know what? Considering he doesn't have a wrath, I'll give you a wrath for that.
Wait, what?
Consider it complete.
Oh. I guess.
It was perfectly timed. What can I say?
Ooh. Good. Yes.
It's
Next up, we'll have the person who decided to put every stat into critical hits.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, me. Hello, my name is
Oh,
Art of
Silverface friend.
Playing the only Creedsman here, Lucas, because every other one looked at our DM and said, "We got wars to wage. We're not playing a children's board game."
You mean Ollie Kritzman, right?
Death Course of Kites.
Yep. And I got 6.
And that's
Make it
another
happy.
crate. He just can't
Make it-
stop winning.
Holy
Make a
crit.
tactically sound
He's
plan to
amazing.
achieve an objective, and that was honestly, I had no idea that was even going to land on a 6. So
You'll be
whoop-de-doo.
surprised.
Well, we're asking the Krigsman to make a tactically sound plan. I guess you're not getting a wrath point today.
Well, his tactically sound plan is shoot the heretics, and they usually die, yes.
I mean, nobody
it's
said it has to be
tactically sound.
tactically smart. Alright?
Yes,
It has to be
it's-
tactically sound,
Exactly. You could say
which means
frag grenade.
feasible.
Yes.
Alright, next up. Okay. I'm gonna really try to not say the wrong name again. Muldoon.
Come on. Good job.
I'm not gonna call you dogs again.
Just give it to 10 minutes. It will happen. Well, I'm Muldoon. Have fun with fire and dying and fire and more fire. And yes, and I'm rolling the dice. It's a 5.
Is it? It looks like a upside down S.
And what's a 5?
Dismiss a potential extent of psychic power as being rumors or propaganda.
I'll be right back.
Considering who we are facing, I don't think that's possible. There is nothing we can imagine about Harrow that he couldn't actually do.
No. It doesn't say I don't need to believe it. I just need to dismiss it well, yeah, sure, he can probably just murder us in the spot. Right? Right?
What are the odds he can kill us over here?
You do that already, right?
Oh, come on, it's not like he has a way to telekinetically kill us from a mile away.
Mhm.
You suddenly feel the den rising from the ground. There's no way he's an alpha level psyker.
Of course not.
Lucas actually, I can imagine the crating of Lucas's head when you say that. And last but not least, Moon. Dr. Lula
Hello,
Moon.
I'm Dr. Lumoon. I play Docs 404. And sorry to everyone in Port B of Section A of this ship. We're sorry that we accidentally flushed you out in space. Try to warn everyone, but we accidentally pushed the wrong button on the console here.
To be
Oh,
fair,
so that's
you
what it
did
was.
say press the red button. There are 15 red buttons.
All I'm saying is that when I go to the ship, I want to paint most of them red because, you know, it increases the odds of me saying press the big red button.
So we're gonna have to put labels on every one of them now just to be safe.
I don't know how you're gonna put labels without pressing them.
Why are there not labels already? When they are hooked up?
I know what they do.
Okay. Middle row, third.
I think we're still waiting on shipments of sticky notes for that.
Yeah.
Middle row third. I think that's either.
I'm pushing it!
No, hold on. Alright. And
There goes Sector 38 now.
Oh boy.
Yep, that was the life support.
Oh boy.
Well, it's a good thing we have enough oxygen to last us exactly 3 hours.
It
Ooh.
needs to breathe.
Okay,
Cleanse the
eyes
filth
back.
of the enemy with holy fire.
Did you use your melting yet?
I would say hello to everyone who said hello.
Yes, I think I already did. So, making this a challenge now. How to melt things without a melt-a-gun.
Oh.
Use me!
Doc takes out a stick, starts rubbing it on the floor really fast.
Yeah, stare at them so hard they'll start to combust.
No, you just shoot a barrel and just blow everything up.
Actually, if Muldoon puts himself on fire and you toss him at the enemy, isn't that you killing them with fire?
Technically, if
If I use my laser pointer and then Muldoon bursts into
Also,
flames,
it
I'd
doesn't
burst
say
that
you
way.
have to cleanse the enemy with holy fire.
oh,
That's true.
True. Just says cleanse the filth of the enemy with holy flame.
Oh boy, I know what I'm going to do this session.
Let me guess the
Muldoon?
same thing you're doing in every other session.
Yes!
Yep. Muldoon, follow the laser pointer.
Alright.
Muldoon, smash. Alright, I think we're pretty good to start here. Actually, I'm gonna take over the narration once again since we're continuing with the same glory in our room from before. The party has spent the last couple of sessions assaulting the chem's den that they believe has become the base of operations for the largest sect of the cult in Periandor's Arrest, which is the shrine city that they have been placed in the planet of Aminus Bastion. over the past, essentially what is about half an hour, they have systematically cleansed the entire structure of enemies, all except for one well fortified room, which the party is now standing outside, waiting to see what is the last hurdle that lies ahead of them. So far, they have not spotted any signs of their target, which means that good, he's not here, but also not good, we don't know where he is. And so far, Haru has given us no reason to believe that he's up to anything good at any given moment.
Well, the thing is, we were told to do it, so therefore we do orders, because Emperor does not lie. He sits.
The Emperor does indeed defecate. Now
No,
let's go.
sits,
Now let's go
not
to the map.
You misheard Maximo. Get your little thing out of your ears. Your fingers are too big.
Let's see if there's a good music for this.
Oh,
There we are.
oh yes. Move there. Yes. Oh, I need to do something. I need to fix something. Background. I'll still be here, but I'll be back.
Oh, there we are. Yes.
There we go. Me fixy fixy. Where is everyone? There
We
is
are
everyone.
dead.
There we go. I found them. Good.
Can you not see yourselves?
No,
I can
well,
see it.
Then remember, map
You
is
just
huge,
gotta move the
so I had to
thing
move
around a bit.
Yes,
What thing?
the map.
Oh, right, the map.
the
Yeah.
map.
Camera.
The map. The big squilly map.
Yeah, you zoom out and zoom back in, you'll see where you are.
Yep, we're all at level 2. Maximo's almost dead.
Yes. Yes, you are.
He'll be fine. He almost died before. He's always good. He always survives.
Alright, with some ominous music in the background,
Spooky.
I think we're ready to open the final door. What do you guys say?
Before, can I try another survival check to heal a bit? Or no?
Hmm. Not yet.
Oh, I would rub dirt inside wounds again.
You'll have a moment to do one last checkup before the big things happen.
So, Lucas, should we throw bomb in there? Bombs go boom. Or no?
I still got what 5 of these bloody hell dart grenades. Let's see. I still got some cracks. Sure, let's throw a crack in there and see what happens.
Have a really good
Would
idea.
you like to see what's inside the room before you start bombing it?
When I have a good idea to what is really not involving bombs yet. You, as I pointing at Maximo and Lucas, point your guns at the door, and we are open the door, and if there are bad guys, you shoot them. Can we ready action without
I can say that if Lucas
Combat.
positions himself on the other side of the door, they can basically essentially do the thing where you stick against the wall next to the door, and when the door opens, they can point their guns in.
Sure.
Alright?
Okay.
Who's opening the door? Because I need to know to whom I'm describing stuff first.
Why am I in front of the door? No.
Because you're the door breacher. You have the laser, right? Do it.
What laser?
You know, when you put your
You can
hands
just open
together,
this door.
big red line go fly out.
Oh, that one.
Yes, the one you put hole inside facility underwater, remember?
Yeah,
You almost
come
drowned
on.
us.
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
Alright, so
Well-
who's going to go first on the door? Basically, who do we trust to read the room the fastest?
Maximo knocks on the door. Hello?
Who do we trust to read the room the fastest?
Oh, the one who can read? Docs. You have a high awareness.
Yes.
There you go. You go inside. You can play your IT maintenance for something.
Essentially, whoever opens the door, I'm looking for an insight check.
All right. But if it's another shotgun blast, I'm gonna blame you, Maximo.
It's okay. They always blame Maximo, even though it's their fault they fought it.
All right,
All right.
roll me an insight before you open the door.
Okay.
Would it be an outside because we are outside?
God damn it.
I will smite
That's
you.
6.
That's awareness.
Oh.
I
Say
think there is an
awareness?
actual insight button.
There is.
There is.
No, I kept saying insight,
Oh.
which I don't know why you are the one going up front since you have the lowest
Wait.
fellowship.
Yeah, why the
Wait, don't you have a thing where you can substitute fellowship for intelligence for checks?
Yes.
For certain things, I think. Let me take a quick look.
All right. Data is currency.
Yeah.
See?
Characters with depth mechanics skill may use intellect in place of fellowship when calculating influence. Okay, that's not for that.
Yeah.
So somebody with
Aw.
a better insight should go ahead.
Well, I have 4.
Becky.
Who
you have
has
4.
better or the same?
Dox has 1.
Fine. Fucking damn.
Lucas and Maximo, how much insight do you have? Hold on.
Insight.
Yes.
A 2.
All right. And
2.
Lucas? All right. Muldoon, go ahead.
Oh boy, fucking hell. Boop.
Roll it.
Oh. Insight. That's a 7 with the glory.
Damn.
The What
Muldoon.
sort of Lucas roll is that?
I know
Dude,
the
everyone's
Harrow's,
gotta get-
I know the power of the warp is befalling you because
Alright, alright,
Harrow's
so-
influence. But
hold
dude,
on,
you can't be showing your side so early.
Hold on. I'm gonna need absolute
Silence.
concentration here. What I'm about to describe is things that happen within moments that you notice. So
Uh-oh.
take that into account.
Fantastic. Okay.
So you open the door and you see a bunch of people with imperial civilian clothes,
Mm-hmm.
like very ragged clothes. They each have these like dark blue hoods over their heads with openings only for the eyes that the cult has been wearing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they appear to be holding tools like one of them is holding some sort of like cutting implement, another one is holding some sort of like wrench. Like they're holding very basic tools, and behind them is one of the cult leaders with the pistol and the chainsword,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see you can see there is a lot of tension as soon as you open the door. But what you do notice is the people on the front, there is a twitching to them. Their eyes betray that they will falter. These are not warriors
Mm.
or fanatics for that matter.
Mm. Wow.
Do you have that psychic ability that allows you to communicate with other people's minds?
No, I don't.
All right. Would have you do a thing if you did.
Is the eye still there? Or
The
Twitch?
what?
Yeah, it's coming back. I had a error.
Oh.
It's fine. I blame Harrow for this.
Can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can still hear us. It's just
Okay, good.
they just lost sight of the screen.
Oh no.
Okay, it's not like much happening.
Yeah, not much is
all right.
happening.
So with that in mind, Lucas, I'm giving you. No, sorry, not Lucas. Muldoon. I'm giving you basically one sentence to convey what you're gonna convey to your teammates before they take any action.
It's a hostage situation, guys.
All right, that's it.
What? Hostage situation?
Hold on. This is not a discussion we're having. This is all happening. He opens the door, says that.
They all shoot him. That's
What
9
are we
auto
doing?
guns. Oh no. Muldoon's about to die. Ha, what a nerd.
You guys have ready action, so I'm gonna let you guys act first. So Lucas and Maximo, who's going first and who's doing what?
I'm trying
Well-
to think of what I'm gonna do. Maximo, you go first. What was the Ogren's first reaction?
Maximo primes his heavy bolter, goes inside doorway. You best stop what you're doing or we shoot you. Because did Maximo just see they're all just unarmed?
Well, I wouldn't call them unarmed, but they, you know, they have like tools and stuff. Or you can put yourself inside the room if you're charging in.
Basically, I'm in the doorway right here, looking at them,
All right,
Just,
and
like,
I'm gonna ask you a
holding
question.
my heavy bolter at them. Just, you do not move, or we will shoot you.
Are you doing what the cool kids would call an interaction attack?
Yes, intimidation, and also
All
I'll
right.
play one of me cards as well.
Go ahead.
Bye bye bye. And why did you give me a ruin point?
I don't know, just take it as a glory. I mean, a wrath, whatever.
Here, if you want to make this work, just hit Shift Z. It shows a big screen for everyone, avoiding the whole lighting problem.
You know what? Sure.
Left Shift Z. See, innocent proves nothing.
Oh.
Play when interaction attack or using interaction skill outside of combat. Yeah, you make an interaction attack or outside of combat. Add a relevant skill to the dice pool before rolling.
So you double your skill proficiency. So you double your skill points in it and gain one wrath.
Mm-hmm. You may add the relevant
Alright.
skill to your dice pool. Yep.
Could you remove that ruin from you so I can give you the wrath instead?
Yeah, I'll throw it on the board.
May I have
For
a
some reason, I can never access your cards or tokens.
Yeah, it does that. So it gives me a total of 4 dice.
It allows me to access the others though.
Yep. And is it okay if I can use 2 glory points?
We're at max.
sure?
I know.
I'm okay with that. Yes.
Qui. So 2 glory points to put me up to a +4 bonus dice for intimidation to make sure they do nothing.
The question is, can I maybe assist Maximo in that way? Like I open the door and some way?
Well, in this
Somebody
situation,
want.
The insight was your thing.
Okay, so I'm burned
I
out.
guess.
Okay.
Would Lucas like to join in with his gun raised and tell everyone to freeze, hands up, or we'll shoot?
I'm guessing Lucas has a different plan knowing him.
Well, I
about
guess he
he's
does have a
planning to do.
grenade in his hand, so. Alright then.
God damn it.
Alright then.
Not what I was thinking, but I think I know what Lucas is planning to do.
Okay.
You
What about,
can
what
do
about
it.
you,
Yeah.
Docs 404? You want to apply your jump scare in this?
Yeah.
We are in a turn sensitive situation here.
Alright then. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Vic,
roll.
Still your turn there.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna spin a wrath
Yeah.
point. I'm gonna spin a wrath point for that. That was pitiful. You know what? A 3 will be
That's
better.
okay. Let's see if a 3 is better than the Imperial Citizen's Resolve.
Most likely.
Eh.
Why do you even roll?
Yeah, basically, these 5 on the front literally just drop their weapons and they all just fall on their knees with their hands in front of them. And I assume that's what you do on your turn?
Pretty much.
Alright, Lucas, what are you doing in that moment?
Basically, I make him go prone.
I'm assuming the guy with the chainsword and pistol is not backing down, or
He has no... He does not seem to be letting go of his stuff.
Hmm.
I don't think he's
Hmm.
shaken.
Also, I remind you, the only one who was looking like not really convinced was the guys on the front. So, Lucas, what are you doing?
Shouldn't the one that's not supposed to be alive?
What you do best.
Yeah, let's go ahead and.
He gets that Skatari sniper rifle.
He didn't
Let's save
move.
the ammo for later. Thank you very much.
You know, that'd be ironic that he actually sets a sniper rifle in front of the door. Just opens up and shoots the first guy.
She's setting the arquebus next to the door frame.
Just pretty much. That'd be the funniest move.
All right, Lucas. Let's see it. What are you gonna do to this man?
The usual.
This individual is resisting. We have full authority to blow his brains out.
Maximus too
Stop.
busy looking menacing.
So I'm assuming let's see all the toggles. You are aiming.
Yep.
You're in short range.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You have your attachment stuff, I think.
Red dot sight. Got binocular side.
Is the red dot actually on the long glass right now?
Nope.
Alright, so you're aiming, you're in short range. Are you making a cold shot?
Yep.
Where? How many points?
I'm shooting his head.
Alright. I'd say that's two points. I mean, 2 DN. Alright, go for it.
So bonus die is at 2. Should be at
Yep.
4 or just 2?
Just 2. And he gets 2 bonus to his defense.
11.
Wait, it wasn't gonna matter. Okay, you
Turn
may
into
shift,
a pink cloud after that.
you may shift 3 from your roll, and you also add another 4 from your cold shot.
Please.
Oh, and don't
click on
forget,
it.
since you aimed, you get your sniper rating as a bonus dice.
Oh my god. That's 8 bonus die.
All right,
Literally evaporate. the man.
18.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think he's dead.
Is he?
I think he's dead.
I don't know. You might need to shoot him again just to be sure.
Take a
Yeah,
look
stop
outside.
resisting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stop resisting.
basically-
He's still twitching on the floor.
As soon as everybody lowers below the head level, Lucas picks the corner and turns that guy's head into an O shape.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah.
He'll turn him into a stick figure head. That's the hole in the middle.
That's one way to get around it.
And it says your shot was precise, you did not damage any of the equipment. And as soon as that guy's body slumps dead behind the others, what I'm gonna say, we're no longer like in a time-sensitive situation. One of them literally hears the body slump, and you see him like, he like twitches, like squints his eyes, and goes, "We're no heretics. Don't shoot us."
You stay still. Stay quiet. We will ask questions.
Was loyal. We swear.
Do not. Maximo speaks. Lucas, talk to them. I keep them scared. Maximo continues his menacing stare at him, like a disapproved father. Maximo doesn't know this feeling. He knows how to replicate it.
Great. I'm the goddamn mouthpiece. Oh boy.
Would you rather the other ones speak?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay then, dogs, talk to them.
Why?
Do not start.
All right. First of all, everybody into the room, please.
This is going
Alright.
swimmingly. A breach in charge maneuver to save hostages. You kill the thing, and we need to talk these hostages out of it. You know, they're about to do something stupid. I know this. I know the DM.
Do you? Anyway,
Well,
so
relatively.
who's going to go ahead and check on these guys?
Maximo's hands are too big to be delicate for situations like this. If you are all super socially awkward, I guess Maximo has to do it.
No. Let's let them think about it. All right, one of you has to talk to the civilians. Come on.
It's not like talking to real people, right? It's only to your friend.
I don't want.
I mean, you're a witch. Nobody wants to
Yeah.
talk to you.
Good.
Well, I talked to him. But
All
he's
right,
a
so
witch,
it's between
so...
Lucas and Docs because Maximo will not likely get us the answers we want.
Docs, you do it.
And the thing is, I can't play too smart. Remember, I have supposed to be smart and dumb at the same time to be inconsistent.
Alright, I guess.
It keeps up with the character.
Dox walks up closer to him. What were you doing in this facility?
They kind of like look at each other, considering how they should answer. What kind of role would you like to make to influence them?
Maybe...
And I don't mean role influence. I'm
He's
I'm
not
actually
acquisition.
phrasing myself properly.
Good. That'd be funny.
If you try to be scary, I can help.
Maximo's already scary. They just need to get the answers.
The question is scary going to work?
Well, in D&D terms, after 24 hours, I won't. So...
I can't do anything too much with fellowship, but
You can always use cunning,
power.
persuasion, leadership.
Persuasion
Leadership
is
would do it.
Yeah, leadership, maybe.
You know, there are just, basic humans with basic
All
human
right.
problems.
So would you like to use leadership, Docs?
Yeah. Tell them about their taxes.
Hold on. Let Docs actually speak here.
Yeah, I think that's best option I have for possibly communicating with them. Because I'm not good with fellowship, and we already intimidate the shit out of them. So
Well,
All
Maximo
right.
does has a bonus in leadership because it was Vistorian.
okay,
Okay, what's your leadership, Maximo?
Maximo's leadership here is a 2 + 1 die, so a total of 3.
What about Docs?
mine's a total of 3.
So
You have the same.
We're kind of equal.
I have 6.
All right, maybe then we should leave it to Muldoon.
Well,
we're
Muldoon is
gonna
the
be-
brains of the
If we
operation.
are going for the leadership approach, of course.
And let's see here.
Now, I'm going to clarify, if we're going for the leadership approach, you're going to have to say something to appeal to their loyalty, essentially. To influence them using, do this for the Emperor or something like that.
We
If
are
you're-
purging. Oh, you? Me? What?
I
I
think.
don't know.
Uh,
All right, well, do something weird, okay? You're a psyker.
fine.
Right, Muldoon, take the front.
Eh,
Yeah, push the weird kid in front.
We are purging this facility from the heretics. And if you are loyal as you are saying, then help us as you can. Tell us what you know, and the Emperor will forgive you what you did here, and the wrong if you did any. So, what will it be?
Roll leadership.
Leadership. That's a free.
All
You
right.
get bonus dice if you target me with it.
Well, he's not targeting you, he's targeting them.
Oh,
If
targeting
not-
through me by proxy, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say a 3 is enough. This guy's basically, one of them goes, "Uh, we w- we were gangers before, but we did not involve ourselves with the heretics. We swear. We had this facility, then the enforcers came, and they got us making camps, and then these guys came with the enforcers, and they got us making camps. We did not serve the dark power, sir. We swear."
Well, that's good to hear, at least.
You best be telling truth, or Maximo. Maximo will do something.
I'll do it. Since you're that close, roll me an awareness test.
Oh, fucking hell.
He has a bomb.
Uh,
Just kidding.
free?
You notice there is like areas on their legs where it seems the cloth has been compressed, and areas on their wrists where it seems something was straining against their skin. Likely restraints.
Mm. Mm.
And also, you notice these guys have not been getting the best treatment. They're all kind of skinny. They all
Yeah, I definitely see that when people are getting fucking slaved. I'm a psyker.
Wow.
So yeah.
What a nerd.
Do you need your brain cells?
What?
I don't know.
I think he's just trying to react like a nerd.
He said brain cells? What?
Muldoon, what do you ask them?
Oh no, nothing, nothing characters.
Okay, so
Um,
you
Well-
notice they have basic. Their story checks out according to
Mm.
how they look.
calm down, Maximo. It looks like they are really just being hauled here.
Okay. But if it's not, remember
Yes?
what Maximo will do. Maximo do Maximo things. I'm keeping it vague just to keep them wondering.
And it's not going to be that clean. As I point at the dead guy behind them.
No, you should see the toilet I left back there.
Oh god, did you use it again?
I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know if that
Do-
further intimidates.
Do all of you have the Ordo Hereticus keyword?
No.
No.
Okay. I know some of you do it.
I'm a
Yes.
vegetarian
Okay.
firstborn.
Docs has it.
Dogs
Alright,
is
the
a
rest of you just
cheater.
the rest of you just have Inquisition, right? Alright. So I want everybody to make a scholar test. Docs, since you have the Ordo Hereticus keyword, you get 2 bonus dice.
Ooh, I got brain.
Actually, no, 3. Because
Uh,
I'll give you a rank.
3?
Ooh.
What
3 bonus
the-
dice.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
See,
Dude.
Maximo knows how to think.
Okay, this is gonna be a big ass roll then. Tech test or was it scholar? you said?
Scholar.
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 Okay.
See if you can
Scholars.
brain harder than Maximo.
3.
He brains harder than Maximo. Damn.
Maximo and Docs, from your training with the Inquisition, Maximo, what brief training you've had on the ship, the few times you've been there, and Docs,
Maximo
Having
has
worked
big
for the
ears. He was accidentally listening in on their lessons
and Docs having actually like been a part of the Inquisition for a while.
and the recordings.
you both would know that, yeah, their story checks out, all great, still exposed to their ruinous power.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Great story, bro. However,
yeah, great story, bro. However, you're tainted. I'm sorry. Lucas, get the flamer. The
I
heavy
am
flamer.
the flamer.
Yeah, Muldoon,
I just
become the
pick up
flamer.
Muldoon like a shot, like an arm
now, uh,
bolter, and just say, "Be ready to fire."
now, Muldoon and Lucas, since you are not aware of such protocols, these men are, by their accounting, innocent, and I'm gonna give you all an option here. This is a moment of judgment for all of you, and I would like to see how you each react to the situation. Because two of you know that these guys, alright, sure you're loyal, however, and two of you know that these guys are, well, technically they're fine. They do not seem like they dissented.
Yeah, good story, bro.
Hmm.
Likely a heretic would say, damn.
So, would Dox and Maximo like to inform their party? And if so, would you do it here? Would you prefer to go outside? How do we
Well,
handle this?
well, there is a box right there, and we have no ways of containing them easily. So shove them in box. I look
I was
towards
thinking that.
pseudo
We've-
prison. Lucas,
we've
watch
done-
over.
But we've done nothing wrong.
No, you may have not done anything wrong, but you have done wrong. By what? Unfortunately, you are suspect. So we must make sure you're safe. Please,
But we told you
step
everything.
inside. Still, you're not free. Not for a long while. We still have to
This
prove
was-
innocence.
This facility is still under enemy restrictions here.
Heretics
cannot
still go
guarantee
around. If
your
you run
safety if
free,
you
they
escape.
will kill you. So you want to die out there or stay alive in here?
They are going to make an insight on you, Maximo, or roll my deception.
Oh no. I have a 2. I roll a 1. I don't think they have that high of insight.
The default skill is a 4, so.
Oh,
Well, they're nerds anyways. And I'm an ogre with a gun. They're all with guns here.
Alright. Dogs, you can tell after what Maximo told them, they seem a bit more, let's say, tense. Like, their eyes are darting around the room. Dogs is the only one who'd notice that because high awareness.
Yeah, Docs is a nerd. Anyways, Docs, you know what to do. Jump scare them. Go Freddy Fazbear on them. They know what to
please
do.
remain calm. You may have done no wrong, but you still worked with the heretics in this situation, and you are possibly been exposed to their art,
To their corruption.
or their corruption.
One
For
of,
this, we ask of you to safely go into the cage for your safety, and we could see about releasing you in a later date
one of them,
while we still investigate.
one of them stands up and goes, "We have remained loyal. You can't do this."
Yeah. Mm. We have guns.
We can and we will. If that's true what Dox is saying. Maybe a warp is a really tricky tricky thing, you know. As you see, I'm a psyker.
This guy is going to move up and try to shove Max out of the way so he can get to the door.
Well,
Wow.
that was a terrible
He's
decision.
going to have to try
Maximo,
really hard.
Maximo roll athletics.
Man. Well, you know what Luca's supposed to do. Maximo tells, "No, you will sit down."
Yeah,
And actually force the man to sit down in the dog-like pose.
He
You
goes
sit.
to well, if you would let me. He goes to push you, and he like pushes against your leg, but you just shake him off, and he follows, and he remains here. He doesn't follow anything. He just shakes back.
Maximo will aim his heavy bolter at him. We told you to stay still.
We haven't done anything wrong. Not by choice.
You had perfect amounts of choice.
We did not.
Now choose wisely into the cage. Maximo was remaining nice for now. Please. I even using the human word. Please.
He turns around to the others. They're not going to let us leave. You can tell they're going to kill us. Can't
That's not
trust them.
true. We would already killed you if we want to.
True. I don't know if Maximo should say the Inquisition is very efficient in that way. He's debating that in his head.
And they just, hey, what's Inquisition?
Something you should fear. Like Batman.
Dogs?
What? You weren't paying attention?
Does a zero hit you?
No.
And he goes to punch you and just smacks against the metal on your shoulder, and he just attacks his hand.
Yeah, now, Doc's backhand this man and jump scare him like a Freddy Fazbear model.
Fine, I put the fear in the Emperor in them.
And the fear of the Omnissiah, actually.
Oh, either one.
Go full binaric on him. Show him the 1-0 in the whole match of it. Maybe a 2. It's so quiet in here. Am I so lonely?
I'm waiting for Dogs to react.
What is
If
Dogs
he's going
doing?
to, otherwise things are gonna keep going.
I don't know what to.
I thought you were doing your jump scare.
All right.
Smack him back.
Yeah, but it's just a cone. It's just.
Muldoon,
Yes.
Oh, cone
the
him.
guy in front of you is gonna hit. Oh, the guy in front of you is gonna hit you. You take one wound from the crate.
Oh, you're doing that now, huh?
They are taupe units.
Oh.
Okay.
You can absorb it, I suppose.
And that's 3 damage.
That's lovely.
That's not gonna get
Well,
past you.
they don't get past you, but you know, he still smacks you in the face with a punch as he gets up.
Yeah, Maximo actual knowing his simple loyalty with his ignorance of reasoning, I guess he's going to shoot the guy.
You don't need to. Want to intimidate them into get into the cage.
You
First.
can tell they're not going to comply anymore. They're certain you guys
Yep.
are here to kill them.
Well, I'm gonna kill one of them.
Fantastic.
Fine. We told them to be calm. It's their own fault.
Yeah, see, this way the Inquisition usually just enters a room and starts executing people.
Eh,
Well, I
This
guess
is how it goes when you try to be nice.
Well, they were scum, so they don't respect authority anyway. So
All right. Um,
I shoot the
how
one
many of
that's
them are you planning to shoot?
just the one that just hit Muldoon.
All right, I don't think you endure all damage.
And of course, a heavy bolter is sufficient enough to vaporize them, and just
Yeah, you just and he's just
no, just a doom.
just a pile on the floor, basically.
We told you to comply.
And with that show of violence, I think we should go into a bit of a turn order now. And then the same Maximo was the one who went first.
Well, I guess Lucas, time to ricochet headshots.
Is Lucas even here?
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
You've just been very quiet over there.
well, he is contemplating. He's a Kriegsman. He's always quietly
Genocide,
contemplating.
murder, all the fun stuff
Okay.
you know.
This guy is going to turn towards Muldoon and he's going to say, "You ain't gonna get me, witch." 0.
No.
He tries to throw a punch. You dodge the other way. Who would like to go next?
I would like to.
Yeah,
Alright.
set the room on fire, Muldoon. Do
Just
it.
remember, we're in a very sensitive room that is of real importance to us.
It's only important to you.
No, it's important to your objective.
Well, fine.
Fine.
You can still smack him with your staff. If you want to please him.
Yeah, your staff is technically a force weapon, so it does do bonus damage.
It will most likely kill him.
Well,
Nah, I just might him.
Over
yeah,
it.
yeah, zap. Zip, zap, zoop.
Need to meet the defense. I don't know what's the defense.
It does.
Okay.
They're Imperial citizens. They're easy to hit. They're slow.
Yeah, that one is dead. You just zap him and he dies.
What you gonna say, Muldoon?
It has to be done then.
Well,
Okay,
since they
then-
did not
then-
comply, this is now a
The next one to go is this guy, and he's going to attempt to basically. He's gonna attempt to just slide past you essentially. So he's gonna attempt to like. What skill? What skill does this game have? Hold a moment. I'm gonna use this.
oh, what is he doing?
I'm just telling what skills exist.
Well, they could try to run past me. I don't actually fully block.
Well, you are they would need to be passing through a hostile.
Yeah, we do block the room though.
Yeah.
So Maximo
alright.
is in the doorway.
He's
cold
going to attempt to push past you, Maximo.
Yeah, no.
You might still roll below 5.
Oh,
I might, but less likely. But might. But if that, I'll have an opportunity attack anyways.
he tried.
He tries to push past you, and this one actually puts a lot more effort into it than the last guy. He like makes you take a step back a bit before you like shove him back too. Alright, who would like to go next between Lucas and Docs?
Bad move.
I'll go.
Look at him menacingly.
Alright, Lucas. Kill civilians.
Yay.
Well, he's a Kriegsman. He's not opposed to doing it before. Remember, they bombed the city even after they surrendered.
That is true. That is true.
Lucas, that's
Great cocker bomb. Great cocker
Lucas
bomb
takes the big
coming
again.
from the Air Force. Pull out last pistol and pop the guy. And pop the guy right over here.
Remember that
Oh, the one
Call
who hasn't done anything. Okay, let's go.
Just remember that one Call of Duty mission. Destroy all buildings that don't have a flare. The church doesn't have a flare.
Remember,
OJC
no
130.
Russians.
Pull out the last pistol. 7.
shift 1 and roll damage.
18.
That's a crack grenade.
Oh, whoop.
Whoops.
Wrong one.
Jesus Christ.
Please no.
8.
Yeah, that will kill. He's just on the floor looking at the others, then you take out the last pistol straight through the chest. He falls over dead.
I gave him a swift mercy killing.
The why not multi-shot all the free list?
After Lucas, it's gonna be the guy who went up against Dogs. And he's gonna try to punch Dogs again.
No.
2.
That meets my defense.
Alright, he's gonna roll for damage. 3.
Nothing.
I know. He just punching against your chest like so futile because he can't really do much against you. Dogs, it's your turn.
Eat their face.
I warned you. Last pistol on the guy.
Go for it.
1.
Let's see if that meets their defense. Yes, it does. Roll damage.
7.
That's how much you need. Yeah, you just and he falls over dead as well. All right. Next turn. Which one of you is going first? Who's taking down the last guy?
Well, maybe
guess I'll
himself,
take care of
because
it.
he's scared.
All
I'll
right,
do
I'll
one more shot with the laser. So
Who?
I'll go.
All right.
So,
Go for
last
it.
pistol.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's dead.
don't need to roll damage for that
That's
one.
one way of getting a glory point.
Yeah. Killing civilians, the most glorious of acts.
Dogs just
Hey.
pull out the last pistol, shoot one
What
in
are
the
you trying
head.
to moralize us with? You were the one who sent them here. That's
In this
your
place,
fault,
there's no
Inquisitor.
I am the
Innocent.
one who gave you a choice, buddy.
It wasn't
yeah,
a
and you
choice.
made him terrible. You made him to have terrible choices. That's your fault.
You're the one who failed the deception check.
Deception.
Yeah.
No,
Lying
that's
to
their
them.
fault for not believing me.
Yeah, it's
I don't
their
need to
fault,
decept you.
fascist.
They believed in the Emperor, not
Okay,
in you.
sure.
Because
The,
you
the,
are...
Destroying-
the Tauva would have treated them better.
Right. By castrating them first. We all know
Yes.
what they do. You may think you can have your big endowed Tau women, but they're all scrawny pieces
Who
of
said
work
anything
anyways.
about Tau woman? Well, the reason you joined the Tauva is for the mechs, baby.
Lame.
Alright,
That's
tell 'em.
propaganda.
What?
Maximo aims his heavy
You,
bolter
do,
towards
you
Art.
don't join the Tau for the woman, you join the Tau for the mechs, alright?
Sure. Well, yeah. I mean, that's all they're good for. They got nothing else.
No,
actually
all they're what they're
about
good
them.
for is being target practice for the Astartes.
That is also true. They are great target practice.
Anyway, so you have the room now to yourself. You can see this is indeed the chem lab.
I
Oh,
guess
nice.
investigate anything to get insight about the place.
Sure, go
Getting all
ahead.
the spook.
Maximo
Getting
looks for
all
any
the
other things suspiciously suspicious.
Basically, this is the last point where you guys get some minutes to yourself. So if anybody would like to make a last attempt to recover stuff, now is your time.
Yeah, Maximo would like to do
Investigation.
survival. Would it be okay if you use 2 glory points for this one?
Sure.
Docs, would you like to roll that?
Yeah, I guess.
All right,
Hmm.
give me that last wrath.
There you go.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
You roll.
What if I do roll it?
There
Ooh.
we go.
Hey! Got a
Cheater.
glory out of that one.
All right, and you said you wanted 2 glories, Maximo.
Yes, if possible.
Is everybody okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good deal.
All right, go for it.
I will spend my last regret point to make that much better, hopefully, because I want to be healthy. Well, that's a little better.
That's
Yeah.
you heal for 3.
Heal for 3.
That's good.
1, 2,
Yeah, I mean
3.
it's 1 point at 3, and then +1 for everyone after that.
Maximo is not as dying as much anymore. Good. Thank you. But Maximo has to do other things to make things good.
All
Make
right.
me a good role player.
Muldoon and Lucas, what are you doing in the scene? Maximo is taking a breather. Dox is
I'm
looking
rubbing
around the
dirt
lab.
in my wounds again because these heretics.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend time. I'm gonna spend time recover. Is it possible to recover shock or taking
Yeah,
a breather
you
or?
just need to make a medicine check.
All right. Yeah.
Or you
Oh.
can spend a wrath point to do it.
Yeah. I'll spend my my last wrath for covering that
Okay,
shock.
so Borgats, if you will. What does he roll for that?
For what?
On
When
combat,
you
but
when
there
you
is
use a wrath to recover shock.
Well, you can go to your combat tab, and there's a button called Recover Shock.
Okay, just click that. Oh, you recover 4.
Sweet.
And what about you, Muldoon?
I think I'd go with the medicine check to recover some shock.
Shock or health?
Sure, half.
All right, go for it. You need at least a 3. Oh
Mm.
well. I would not
Do
use
I
a wrath
want to?
point for that. It's only 1 die.
Yeah. That's sad.
Alright, so while everybody else is taking a breather, Docs, you rolled a total of 6 or 7? 7.
7.
7.
Alright, in that case, you do a scan around the room for about 10 minutes while everybody else is licking their wounds.
It tastes salty.
You see that they appear to be, you see the basically normal stuff you would see for creating spook.
Yeah.
So lots of uh, very questionable powders and substances. But you also see there is some sort of like, if you look over here, you will see there is something.
Yeah, it's a power slug.
Yeah, so you notice that inside there it's like a little capsule, and inside it there is like this sort of like an ethereal substance of pink and blue liquid. Sorry, of pink and blue gas, and on next to it, there is like essentially some papers that they speak of. Okay, so this is like the perfect sample that the Wraith wanted. Wraith being a nickname for Harrow. The effects on the user are near immediate, and while they appear out of control, they're perfectly capable of achieving the goals that we're setting them out for. And then you read a rather worrying report underneath. Keep a hefty dose of the substance here in the lab, and begin shipping the rest of them for deployment for deployment across the supply. And if you remember, this place down here where you are is where all the pipelines are.
Mm. Seems we might have an issue here. Seems they finished completing a perfect sample of the spook that they were looking for. And possibly they were planning on dumping it into the reservoir here.
Good thing we stopped them from disposing the wrong batch.
It's still in the process that they might still be doing it.
Oh,
Maybe we should tell this to Ireland?
In retrospect, for how big this operation was supposed to be, you fought a surprisingly little amount of heretics. There were more of them in the factory. If you remember the factory, that is.
yep.
Looks like it's a setup. Again.
I mean, it did say to keep a sample here for essentially, exhibition. So there is still the idea of the meeting happening. And
Yeah.
dogs, among other things, you notice there is also a room here with a room down here with a cogitator that you could hack to gain access to what's behind the room.
Space cocaine.
Should I investigate the door over there? There's possibly more evidence.
Hmm. How we get in? Door's closed.
I could speak with the machine spirits near the door and possibly get access to it,
Oh,
though I do not know what is beyond it. Lucas, can you give me assistance and watch over the door while I speak with the spirits here?
Alright.
Okay, guess I'll try to hack the door here.
Alright. DC DN6 tech test.
Okay.
he's going RBG mode to do this.
Do,
You mean RGB?
Yeah, RBG mode. You know, full hacker mode.
My eyes are a glow.
Oh, damn. Lucas, he's stealing your gig.
I'm the one supporting for the glory.
Basically, when you go to the cogitator, you see it demands a password and you start like code breaking it. And very quickly you manage to like gain access and it's like, would, uh, greetings, loyal servant of the Imperium. This is cogitator model blah 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 blah, running version blah 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 blah.
That was
Would,
a
would
Linux
you
model. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to
would
purge
you
this
like
machine.
to open this door?
Yes, we will like access here.
You hear the pneumatic sound of the locks of the door unlocking. It is still closed, so you're gonna have to open it.
Alright,
But the magnetic locks are now disengaged.
alright. Opening the door here.
All right. Let me ask a question. How many ounces of a gas do you think one of those tiny like spritzer breathers has in it? You know, like the thing that people use when they have asthma.
Inhalers.
Yeah. How many ounces of gas do you think an inhaler has in it? Has
50
inside?
mil.
50 ml. All right. Now imagine that since spook is something you inhale, this about the quantity that you would uh, you would be inhaling normally. And Lucas, care to go a little bit further down that path for me, real quick? At the door, if you will. Lucas, knowing how much there is in everybody there because you've been in the Imperial Guard, painkillers and everything,
Yep.
you know, it takes that much to give somebody psychic powers for an hour or two. And you see brass tanks running from floor to ceiling that appear to be brimming with the gas that were basically creating here.
Oh,
Or at least appear to have been brimming, as they all appear basically empty at this point.
Shit.
They're empty.
Well, they're doomed.
As you say this, you hear a voice from the courtyard outside. What happened here? Wraith should have informed you of this.
damn it.
Why didn't you
Okay,
tell me they were under
next door.
attack? Enforcers, up the stairs, quickly!
Maximo, we have company.
Ooh, company. Maximo pulls out a frag bomb.
Alright, so
I'm stuck in doorway. I'm too fat.
Oh no.
Too fat.
before we start throwing frag bombs,
Okay.
I'd like to introduce you to somebody.
Oh no, he's being introduced until a frag bomb hits him in the face.
As you step outside, you see enforcers rounding up the stairs, but do not seem to have their guns raised towards you yet.
Yet.
They all appear in a bit of confusion because they did not expect bodies here. And when you step outside, they're all a bit like, like, what the fuck? Was there an ogre in here? They're all legitimately confused. And parting the crowd is a figure holding a scepter with the Aquila on it. And following him is a servo skull with a torch on its head, with a pile of coals on its head.
Who's this?
And as he looks at you, he goes, "And who are you supposed to be?"
I'm Maximo. Hello.
What did you do here, Maximo?
Well, kill heretics.
Good. Good.
Who are you?
Me?
Hmm.
Well,
What's your name?
you may address me as Your Holiness. We'll have time for titles in a second.
Holy Holiness is Emperor.
Yes, and think of me as his voice.
Oh, we are friends with one too.
Right. I assume you are done consigning this place to his judgment.
There's even worse.
Horrible stuff.
Yes.
Me and these fine members of the enforcers told me of the corruption that has run rampart among their people, and we came to cleanse this place of their filth.
Wonder if we can move closer.
Inside check.
Go for it.
Maximo's too
Or-
dumb to be insightful.
Maldin, you can see the sweat next to his eyebrow.
We caught him with his pants down.
I just whisper into our. Oh Jesus, what they called the
Box.
He will
earpieces?
see you if you go whispering to an ogre.
No, no,
because
no, no.
Maximo is gonna
Our
think you-
earpieces.
Oh, the Voxbids.
Yeah, Vox Beats. Maximo. He's like.
Hmm?
Now, if you would excuse me, I would like to proceed inside this room.
No.
I must assess the level of corruption these debased heretics have fallen into.
No.
You would
Maximo,
stand in the way of the Emperor, boy.
you are no emperor.
No, but I speak with his voice and walk with his purpose. Now stand aside.
No. Maximo will purposely block. You must show me proof. You cannot say words alone.
He gestures to his attire. I am a higher ranking member of the ecclesiarchy. I am a bishop of this sector, and you will stand aside, servant.
No. I would not.
The enforcers kind of approach a bit more menacingly.
Maximo will put his hand above a frag bomb. If you make bad
This-
mistake, things go boom.
This guy is going
Ogren
to...
says no.
This guy behind him is going to extend a hand towards you, Maximo, and say, stand down, citizen. We appreciate your efforts here, but you've done enough.
You mistake. I am
And he's
Maximo
going to
Vestroyan
use,
Firstborn,
And he's going
servant
to
of
use...
Imperial Astra
He's going to
Militarum.
use his ability. He's going to use his ability called Phrase Scam, which is he can make an intimidation interaction with two targets at no penalty, and he's targeting Muldoon and Maximo.
Okay.
Okay.
So you need to beat a 6.
What are we rolling?
Resolve.
Where is my resolve?
I would like to use 4 glory points if possible.
I will give you a +2 bonus since you know these guys are frauds.
Oh,
I get
okay.
+2 bonus.
Both?
Yes.
Both.
Yes, both of you.
Ooh.
6, nice. And the glory.
Alright, you pass.
And may I use 2 glory points for this?
How much is your basic resolve?
My basic resolve is a 1.
Oh boy, sure, take 3.
3? That'd be great.
Why not?
Wait, there is a rest of the team here, guys. Guys, are you okay with him taking 2?
Yeah, could take 2.
Sure.
Now, how about 3?
We have plenty of it.
Are you okay with 2 maximum, or do you actually want 3?
I'm okay with 2, but I'll be happy if I had 3.
What do you guys say?
3.
Well, I don't really
I really reached up the goddamn cookie jar.
Well,
Oh, come on, you are just going to do it, give
You are
us
the
back
trade printing machine, come on. the reason why we don't have 6 right now is your fault, and I know we just spent 2.
alright then. Oh,
Oh, okay, so, wait. Lucas, are you okay with him taking a 3rd?
Sure.
Excellent. Alright. +3 then, and +2 from knowing that he's a fraud.
even with so, I just only got a 2. Just like,
Muldoon, you're not dissuaded by the words, but Maximum,
Am I hit
You
with the fear
actually-
effect?
not so much that, but it's more so he's telling you to stand down. And, you are compelled to listen to authority.
Well, he's not my authority. He's not Erling, and he's not wearing a mustache, so therefore.
But you don't know that.
See, exactly.
You notice some facial hair by looking down at him through his visor. He has a mustache.
Wait. I'm looking
He has a
down to his.
mustache.
No, I'm looking down at his visor and seeing.
I
I have
mean,
to
you're
look
tall
up
enough.
to see underneath
You have
it.
the angle. You have the angle. He has a cop stash.
I'm slightly inclined, but do not mistake. Authorities much bigger than this is watching.
And I'm the authority of this world, so if you don't mind.
Dogs, talk some sense into them. Maximum will back up.
Alright. He's going to move into the room, followed by his servo skull. And he's going to gesture for two of his guys to follow after him. Not all of them. You know, they don't want to look suspicious now.
You know what Muldoon said is actually on a frequency for all of us, right?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know that.
I know.
They don't know they've been made.
The enemies don't, but they do.
Exactly. And this guy is going to walk here and look at all of the corpses and say, "Ah, so you got rid of these scumbags too. We're going to have them arrested, but this shall be no issue." Ah, Mechanicus. Good. Somebody with knowledge of such intricate machineries. I would like you to explain some things to me.
And what do you wish for me to expel to you?
Well, it appears you have had some time to yourself here. Would you like to explain to me what progress you have made in what they were doing here?
Hmm.
Would dogs tell him about like what you found looking around this room?
Really don't want to.
You can try to lie to him.
Or you can shoot him.
Or
I'm waiting for the other ones to have better aim than me.
Or spook them.
Apparently, they're working on a narcotic here that has strange effects that we don't know of. Just trying to lie to him a little bit.
Roll me deception.
That's gonna be shitty either way.
Oh,
Really, a man of your talents, and you have no idea what this substance could possibly do. Not any form of inclination.
Hmm.
Maximo is stunned or like compelled to not move now, by the way?
No, he was just asked in a very
I see.
stern way to step the fuck aside.
I see.
Hmm.
If anyone
Dogs, you
else
can tell
wants
he
to
ain't. Dogs, you can tell he ain't buying it. Very well. I shall have a look myself. Investigators, follow me. He's going to head into this room here, followed by his little skull. One of them will stand out the door, and the other will go inside.
I just mouth at Lucas. Close the door and blow them up.
You forget this guy is standing right in front of the door.
Shh, they can't read mouth.
Now, Lucas and Dogs, would you like to roll awareness to see what he's saying in there? Because you are hearing some mumbling.
Sure.
Alright.
He's a nerd. He's cheating.
Awareness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maximo will
Damn.
probably ask the enforcers, why is he here? He's
Doc
too
has the better
big for such a
sensors.
place like this.
The enforcer just looks at you and says, "None of your business, brute."
Hmm, I think it is. Since we were here, yes.
Vigilantism is a crime. Would you like to keep saying that you were here?
Hmm. What crime is that?
Thought so. Vigilantism.
What does that mean?
It means you're taking the law into your own hands. That's not a good thing.
That's what Astra Militarum always do.
And you're not Astra Militarum.
I'm Destroying Firstborn.
He points to where your badge was when you were in service.
Badge. Destroying Firstborns don't wear badges.
They do, on the armor, like every other guardsman.
I see. Doubtful. Anyways,
It's the little Achilles they have, basically.
Maximo has
Those-
one of those.
Those are removed when you're not in service.
We're in the service of the Inquisition.
Which is not the Astra Militarum.
I'll still
Yeah.
have something of similar.
And they don't know.
We're super
And they don't
secret
know.
about this shit.
Yeah. So
Well-
Sorry doesn't know.
The thing is, Docs 404 only has the actual proof. Yar.
Alright. So you
The only thing
cannot
I
hear
can
what
do
he's
is
saying.
Maximo's doing something stupid.
All you can hear is frustrated mumbling, basically. Docs and Lucas. And eventually he steps out and goes, "Alright, we're gonna take it from here. You're all free to continue on with your services to the Emperor, and for convenience of what you did here, we're not going to include you in the reports. You have done good work for the Emperor. That has earned you some lenience in the eyes of my enforcers. Now go."
Cannot comply. We are still working on our investigations here.
And the enforcers will take it over from you. You are relieved.
Well,
And he
if
kind of
cannot
like
comply.
walks in front of you and gets like all up in your face, like, I have authority, you don't.
Well, the
Locke's just
Inquisitor.
give him a look like, I don't give a shit.
You don't have authority over the Mechanicus. And the
Yeah.
Inquisition.
I was gonna say, you don't piss off the mechanics, because the next time they're just gonna send you defective vehicles and weapons and watch you squirm.
No,
Do
defective
not
cherubs.
cross them.
Defective
Oh.
cherubs that explode.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exploding babies?
So with Lucas starting to face Dox and the bishop and Doc saluting each other in the eyes, Maldul calculating lines of fire in his head, and Maximo running the mental math of how easily he could kill these guys.
Not how easily? No, it's not gonna be easily. He's just wondering why they're so stupid.
What I'm trying to say is there is a lot of tension. Correct?
True.
All right. Then let me give you a little.
Hope he's giving us persuasion.
Hold on.
Ooh.
I'm gonna need the right music for this. No. Mm. You hear the snap of the Voxcasters around the facility as they come to life, and a sudden chill fills the air as you hear a voice. Greetings, agents, and you, Bishop. I can see from my standpoint that you have come to a confrontation. I had no doubt you would, and that you would be ready to face off against me and mine. There is a pause as you all sort of, take a moment to realize that, oh, he's playing us again. I suspect it pains you that the opportunity has so far evaded your efforts. But worry not. Our last stand is destined to come. Sooner than eternity, later than the moment. I think you may have a suspicion of where I might be, considering how I can see through the surveillance you corrupted, and speak through the Voxcasters your jammers disrupted. You cannot see his face, but you know a sinister grin is creeping across it.
Well, Maximo says,
Well, you're a nerd.
So, real quick, do we all realize where he is in order to be talking to us?
He's at our base.
Mm,
Probably.
Uh huh. No, hit the nail on the head with that one.
I knew it. Erling was a traitor. She was so cute too.
oh,
Well,
Yeah,
that's one
right.
way. That's one way to make a confession, I guess.
Well, dude, that she's
Well.
fucking dead.
That's one way Maximo's going to smash.
And
Let me smash.
as you all pretty much realize what's going on, he continues. Arlene was never meant to be given power. She was always sick, burdened with emotions of empathy and vengeance towards all that is wrongful. She never saw the diplomacy of conflict, never could see beyond the Emperor's blinding light. I, on the other hand, I am a true Lord of War. I saw through your scheme, every step of the way, even foresaw the failure of the Bishop in bringing me the artifact. A task that you four played a crucial part in. And I can't find the words to thank you enough. Now, with a blade in hand, I will claim my destiny, open the ninth gate, and make my master's plan a reality. As I ascend to divinity by his side.
I want to hear a shotgun blast happen in the background where Erling says, "Shut the," and shoots him. Just like just one, just amazing, and just like, yeah, you didn't kill me yet.
There is a moment of that he takes to calm down his joy from how great everything is going for him.
He's a cheater.
I would say goodbye, but I'm sure you will survive what comes next. It is meant to be our destiny after all. To stand against each other at the precipice of fate. As for you, my failing comrade. And you see the bishop kind of like quickly takes a step back. Allow me to showcase the perfection of our formula. The most powerful psychic concoction in the galaxy. Blessed by the changer stats. And as the Voxcaster sat, a pink and blue pink and blue gas begins to blast from all the like ventilation of the den. You guys have your breathers on you, right?
Yeah.
Good, I assume you all equip them.
Well, I
It's
don't know Doc's would because
fine.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
breathe.
Dogs doesn't need to, but I'm asking the rest of you equip them, alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
does Maxwell want to be a psyker?
No.
You will not be a psyker. It's gonna get much worse soon.
Aww.
Get
Essentially,
your damn breather
this
on.
place starts getting gas bombed from the vents. Like it's a mist around you.
Man, I knew Harold was a cheater, but really, he
And you
metagames
see
too
the
much.
enforcers, who, by the way, enforcer carapace helmets do not have rebreathers. So they start to fall to the ground inside the fog, and you can hear screams of pain and agony. The bishop himself starts choking, and he like extends a hand towards you, dogs, in help, but he can't even keep it up long enough. And I would like to give you all a chance to move, basically.
Maxwell would like to drop a bomb.
We need to get out of here now. Run.
So
Get
run
the
down.
fuck out of here.
So jump down.
We got grenades. Drop them and run.
Oh yes. Yeah, you know what? I would like everyone to go in front of me because I don't want to blow him up as I drop a bomb. But yeah, Maximo will actually do his thing to jump off the rails and actually land below. He just
Alright. Roll man athletics for that.
athletics.
Well,
Oh no.
He's
Yeah.
a big boy, so he should be fine.
That does a 5 work?
It works perfectly. I just need the 3.
And I will, once everyone's down, I will toss a frag bomb up there.
Now quest. Okay, so roll me to toss the frag bomb.
All right, let's see here. 6, but scatters. Oh no.
Roll for scatter.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
6
Okay.
and 8 meters. Oh no. I toss it as I throw. I toss it as I jump over the railing, so that it's not as accurate.
Okay, so let's see which direction is a 6 now. I think it's back to you.
No, I believe that's a 1.
Let's see. Okay, 6 is all the way to the right. So 8 to the right from here, I'd say. You toss it inside the surveillance room,
Oopsie.
which, by the way, makes sense since you guys are basically surrounded by a mist of gas. You know, just saying.
Yeah.
This could have happened to anyone.
You know, destroy their communications. They can't call.
And just for the sake of viewers being able to get this, Maximo, could you move to an area where you have a good view of inside the room? Like the doorway here?
Right here?
Yeah.
Well.
Let's put you here. Yeah, let's put you like this for now. You're still here, just I'm doing this for essentially so people can see what's about to go down.
Well, explosions.
As you guys make it down the stairs quickly and the mist begins to clear, you see the writhing enforcers and priests have turned into something much more brutal and grotesque from this gas. No, Har wasn't out to make psychers. Har was out to make a second attempt at his initial plan, and he's succeeding.
That's
You see, the gas is turning people into chaos spawns.
Even the dead ones?
No, the living ones.
Oh, okay. Well, but would the dead ones turn into dead cow spawns? Just for the joke.
They need to breathe it in.
They're dead. They can always breathe it in.
And Maximo, from where you are canonically, which is downstairs, you look outside towards the exit, and you see all across the Underhive there's multiple areas where you can see the fumes like bellowing out of factories and vents. Caro is gassing the
City.
the Sarine full of chaos spawns.
Ain't that ironic? Well, I guess Maximo is going to go back to the sewer where he once came from, if he can. You know, back.
I can imagine Harry just casually watching to the landing bay. See, everybody around him starts tearing each other apart. He just do 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 do. Anyway, so back down, and we're about to go into turn order because you're fighting these things.
no,
Yes.
no.
Well, the idea is not to fight them per se. The
It's
idea
to
is
survive them.
yeah. And by the way, Baldude, you notice something much disturbing. As one of them stands up, opens its mouth, and you see pink lightning shoot out of its eyes like a smite.
Well, that's lovely.
And we're fighting Psychic Spawn.
Is that the psychic ability that he used?
Basically, they can cause paralysis of the warp on their turn as an action.
That's lovely.
It's amazing.
Is that the big purple one?
No, that's all of them. They're
Oh,
basically chaos spawns of Zins.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
See, I knew it. Harrow is a cheater.
Yes. How many times does he need to betray you for you to realize that he is not a kind of person to confront you?
This doesn't worth it. Just fucking orbital nuke the whole city.
But the thing is, I think our Inquisitor is very incompetent.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm worrying about it. I'm not talking about Erling. I'm talking about Xavier.
Oh, I know which. We'll get to that in a second, but right now
He's
you
a
cannot
traitor
see
too.
Right now
knew
you
it.
cannot see right now you cannot see the skies, so maybe save it for when you can.
We're in a hive city. We can't see
You're
the
in a
sky.
shrine. No, you're underneath right now. Remember, you had to go inside the pipe systems. These are the lower areas of the shrine. If you look up, you just see the bottom of other buildings above you.
Exactly. You can see the sky.
Oh, somebody painted a sky up there.
All right, so
Wait, Zinch painted
Who's
the
going
skybox?
who's going first?
Well, the one and only Muldoon.
Me?
Oh, so
Why?
Maximum, if you could go to the first level of the map since you're there.
Well, I will have to move myself far.
I mean-
You have to move me yourself. I can't do
I
that.
would like to
Oh.
run away.
All right.
I
hold on,
can't
let me
go
move
through the
you.
barriers. Remember, DM. That's you who has to do that. All right, zooming
Alright,
out
so
so people
Maximo
can
is
still
in
see.
the appropriate level. All right, so who's playing first?
If Doc would like to go first so he can get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
All right, Docs, you're going first.
Alright, using 8 movement of my normal speed, I'm just gonna run down the stairs. So,
All right.
Don't run with scissors.
6. So I guess go to the next level at that point.
Mm-hmm. Let me just. Actually, hold on. I can just copy you, paste you here,
I'm joking.
delete the last one, take the 2. All right. So, Docs, you have moved.
Okay, 6, 7, 8. And don't know what else.
Panic at the Disco.
Is that your turn?
Uh, yeah, I think so.
All
I
right.
don't know where to go afterwards.
Now hold on a minute.
You know, plenty of
There's only-
places to go.
That exit there.
This chaos spawn will leap down after them.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, because they basically saw Maximo jump down and they're like, okay, so that's where the food is. And just appears over here. And it will attempt to hit you, Maximo.
You can attempt.
But first he needs to roll a d3 to see what he can do this turn.
And that's what you were referring about earlier yesterday.
Oh no, that's just something chaos spawns have. Oh yeah, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, I get what you mean now. Alright, it gets its Draping Poison attack this turn, so you see it like pull out this tendril which appears to have like a big stinger at the end, and it's gonna try to stab you with it.
Hey, do your worst.
That's an 8 to hit.
That is the worst you can do.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I assume that hits you?
Like ever, I have a chance of having a defense higher than 8. I'm an ogre.
Okay, so that's gonna be 13 damage with minus 2 AP, and it has Inflict Poison 7.
So I need a toughness test of 7 or better to avoid it.
Yes.
Alright, let's see if we can toughness that. No. That's not good. Alright, so that's a minus 2 to my AP, so that's a 9. 9 versus 13. That's...
You take
wounds.
5 points of damage, I think.
5 points?
If it's 9... if it's 13 minus 9... Sorry, 4, yeah. You're right, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're not dying yet.
No, but I am bad.
And then
Oh,
on its
actually-
turn...
I'll put it.
Oh, sorry,
this
go
right
ahead.
Here. I'll put that little symbol right there. Actually, Maximum would like the determination of that. See if he can absorb some of it. Able to absorb all of it.
Alright, good.
Well, Max's shock out though.
I mean, it's not going over your shock, so you're not exhausted at least.
Not yet, but. Alright then. That'll be his turn.
You forgot the wounded thing.
No, I
And-
still have to. No.
And you're also poisoned.
Yep. Additional +2 to
Uh-huh.
all my tests.
Alright, who's going next?
Maximo doesn't feel good.
I think I would like to.
Alright. Any objections? 1,
No.
2, 3. Okay. Hold on. your
Maximo
thing.
can't object no more.
Is 3 white. Well, I would like to make this whole thing on fire with ball of flames.
Roll to manifest, but you're rolling at a +2 DN penalty.
I thought you would give him extra rat dice.
I mean, he's just bound right now, right?
I'm just
No,
on basic.
there's things out there that actually force you to have extra rat dice on your tests.
I have a rule for this fight regarding that, but if he's bound, I can't do any. He's not affected by it.
I'm not going even further, so yeah.
Basically, I want to put it this way: if you're casting bound, I'm gonna increase the DN by 2. If you're going unbound or transcended, I'm gonna give you extra wrath die. But you know, that's also extra wrath die. Because this area is now basically influenced by Zinch.
It's warp tainted.
The magic boy. The dark magician. So you're turning the whole area into fires?
Yeah, but I would probably round down first, so I'm not caught in fire. So
Alright. Roll to manifest, I guess.
okay. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? There are you. 7, so 9 to manifest.
Yep.
That's a 7 with a funny number.
Uh-huh.
We are roughing that with the 9.
Alright, you manifest a wall of fire. Remind me how thick it is?
3. It's just easier this way.
3 wide. Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
It's thick.
Where the
And
hell
20
I
long.
am?
Okay. Yeah, so
Just
it takes.
the whole
Yeah.
thing up there.
It takes up. The entire balcony is now on fire, Lucas.
And I free action move again up here.
Alright.
And
Wow.
yay, fire. Oh yeah, everything there take 12 plus 180 damage instantly, and they are on fire.
Okay, I want you to roll the damage for the AD.
Yay.
Okay, so okay, and they're on fire. Okay, so
Good.
those two spawners are on fire now.
And I'm going to give myself a purple fuzz. Oh yeah, 66, because funny thing on the
Oh yeah,
manifestation.
Fireless of the Warp. Yeah.
Yay, that's a number.
That's a big number.
Yes, I usually roll that.
66 is not good.
It's 55.
Well, I guess you're fine then.
No, it's not.
Hopefully.
Psychic Backlash. You suffer 1d3 plus 2 shock. How much shock do you have left, Maldun?
Couple.
Roll me d3. You take 4 points of shock damage. Anything going over your maximum makes you exhausted and goes into mortal wounds.
Okay, I still have 1 shock.
Okay, good. Maldun just feeling the strain of the warp on him now. The voices.
And I just... It is a good pain.
Lucas, you now have permission to shoot Muldoon.
Alright, next spawn will be this one. That's going to start running down the stairs at Lucas. And it's going to attempt to hit you, Lucas.
Joy.
Welcome back, Moon. First of all, I need to roll for what type of appendage is gonna have this turn. All right, that's grasping tendrils.
Oh no,
So
I've
in
seen
fact-
enough Imperial cartoons.
So it's
where this
gonna
is
so it's
going.
gonna hit you from up here. As you see it literally send out a Stretch Armstrong hand towards you. And let's see how that goes against you. That's a 7 to hit.
Gee, I don't know. Yes, it does hit.
Well then, that's interesting, isn't it? That's 15 with minus 2 AP. What's your resilience?
9.
How much of that is armor? Is the small number next to it?
4.
Okay, so your resilience goes down to a 7, and then it's 15 minus 7.
That's about over 8 wounds.
Yeah, that's gonna be 8 wounds for Lucas.
I'm gonna roll the first shock.
Okay, roll domination. You may soak 3 of those.
Yeah, he's dead.
Don't forget
No,
the mortal wounds on the on fire creatures.
How many?
I don't know. It's in the rules. Like on fire, like if they are on fire, they are take
It's
X amount
1d3
of
mortal
mortal
wounds.
wounds.
Oh, 1 to 3.
Uh huh.
Okay. One
Yeah.
sec. We can lose all of it. Okay. It's on fire, but it's still alive.
Good.
They can attempt to absorb mortal wounds because they're demons.
And
Oh,
Lucas
no.
basically just smacks you with that hand from very far away.
No touching.
Who's playing next?
I think
Between Lucas and
me.
Maximo.
Maximo will go next.
Would you guys select a roll for it?
No. If Lucas wants first, he'll take it.
Yeah, because
Alright.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
Everything
you're
is
not the
on
one with
fire.
Don't we all?
You know what I mean.
Maximo, don't get
So,
philosophical right now.
Finish going down. So, get
you go.
downstairs. I am now an empty void.
Nope. Just move your camera.
Yep, you're over here.
How do I bring Paul to a certain part of the map again?
Shift ping.
No, how do I move my camera?
Right
Assist
click.
ping you. You can assist stuff, right?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, let go of the mouse for a second. Now, yeah, shifting again.
Okay.
Did that work?
Zoom out, search for the light, zoom in.
You're on the left side of the map, Lucas.
You're towards the left.
Oh,
Now
sorry.
you're in
No,
the back
as
room.
in my camera is not attacked. There it is. For some reason, camera was not pinging to the going to the character immediately.
Weird.
Let's see. I'm getting away from the stairs. And I'm
Alright.
guessing this thing's not gonna let us go until we kill it, so... I'm just gonna have to shoot with the long las.
Well, it is
Please aim
politely
carefully.
sent. It's currently politely disemboweling my guts, you know, with poison.
You're not the one who's been Stretch Armstronged over there, so...
Well, there's a big hole in my chest. But it's okay.
So,
Maximo understands.
short range. Yeah, and that's about it.
Alright, go for it. That hits.
Sick.
You may shift 1.
13.
13. Alright, let's see. Yep. Let's see here. 13. Okay. Alright then. That's damage. You fire your long glass and you put a hole through this thing, it squelches and roars in pain, and then its body kind of shifts towards you now.
Huh.
I'm in danger. Next up is going to be the other spawn that was up on the balcony. First of all, it takes 1d3 fire. That's another 2 mortal wounds of fire damage. And alright, time for it to jump down.
All they can do is just jump down here.
And it takes a few steps back and lands over here. And it's going to use its action to use its psychic spawn ability.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
So he's gonna roll psychic mastery now. Yep, that does it. So now it gets to trigger a Perilous of the Warp thing. Yeah, you'll literally see it like it glow from orifices you have no idea what purpose they could possibly serve.
I
And
wonder
then it
how
unleashes
high.
a shriek. And hold on, because they're always casting Transcendent. I think I need to roll some extra Wrath Die there. Actually, no. I was rolling them, just not as Wrath Die. So the last two threes, those are the last two dice next to the Wrath Die. Those are also Wrath dice, just for information.
So free.
Yeah. So it's just a 64 now.
Lucky us.
And with a 64, Warp Touched Aura. The mystical energies of the warp wash over you and infuse the landscape for 25 meters in every direction. All creatures in the air suffer 1d3 shock. In addition, the invisible energies flowing through this area greatly increase the potency of psychic phenomena. One Wrath Die must be added to all psychic mastery for the remainder of the scene.
Yay. That's
Well,
lovely.
you say that, and I'm about to pay for it. So we all take shock.
Mm.
This is the aura it has, by the way. You see the pink?
No.
Nope.
Okay, then imagine it's the whole map because that's how big it is.
Okay.
Oh.
My map became pink when I put in the aura.
Good. We like pink. How much is that shock damage? Please roll it.
1d3, so let's find out.
Hopefully I don't die. Oh,
Three.
fuck you.
You all
Well-
take 3 shock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Okay.
just reached max shock.
Did you go over it?
Yes.
By how much?
At max, but didn't
Two.
go over.
Okay,
I literally was at 3 shock.
first of all, why do you go up a wound?
Who?
Okay, you didn't. So yeah, you take 2 mortal wounds, Lucas, and you're now exhausted. Let me just...
Frickin' heck, I have a -4 to all my tests.
There we go. Actually, no, that's for dying. Let's use this as exhausted.
Give me one too, please.
Use the blue one.
What? The blue one?
Yeah, the blue dot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Maximo's not doing too hot.
Docs, are you fine?
Reach max in shock, but I didn't go over.
All right, perfect. You're
You know,
fine.
he's blood coming out of every orifice, man.
What blood?
No,
What
this
blood?
is Maximo. Maximo's having blood out of every orifice, man. Moment.
Maximo, it's your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, Maximo's going to try to weakly shoot this thing in close proximity. Actually, he can't because it's engaged. So I guess he's going to try to strike him with a bayonet.
Go for it.
-4 to my test because +4 difficulty.
Go for it.
So, let's see what happens. Wait, what?
What?
Wrong thing, I think.
Let's try this again. 3
There
with
we
a
go.
complication. Complication of 31. Yeah, that one miss.
Let's see what the complication is.
Lucas! This no
Fire will
good.
hit actually.
No, -4 to the difficulty.
You mean +4 the difficulty.
Yeah, basically, I'm
Okay.
wounded, exhausted, and poisoned. So
Holy.
that's a
All the
+4
status effects
difficulty
on
for me.
Maximo.
So which means I need to
Weapon
roll
jam.
7 or better.
Your
Yeah.
blade gets stuck inside its flesh as you try to go for it. You miss,
It grabbed
then-
it. It grabbed
and then
it.
and then it grows little tiny baby hands that start grabbing your blade.
No! Lucas!
What do you want me to do? I'm pretty much in the same blasted boat as you.
Vinny's next spawn will just have to go into the fire.
Yeah.
Malduna, roll me for damage.
Maximo's gassy when dying.
Wait, what?
All right, perfect.
Okay.
On damage.
Yeah, that's damage. All right.
And they are on fire.
Yes. At the start of their turn, we'll take it into account, or is it the end of their turn?
Start of their
Mm.
turn.
Probably the start,
Okay.
yes.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go
Uh,
open up the conditions page. On fire. At turn start, take D3 mortal wounds and become hindered.
At turn start. Okay.
Oh,
So
what is hindered?
To resist hinder is a willpower test, and hindering causes you to, let's see here, hindered is penalty to all tests.
Oh, lovely.
I think it was just be DN1
Oh,
or DN2.
so-
So it's up to him to determine the DN difficulty for being on fire. But I believe it's default 2.
oh.
What does hinder roll?
It's basically +2 difficulty number, or unless he wants to roll a willpower test, DN
Oh, he has to roll to like. Okay, I see.
DN is 3 for resist
Well,
Either.
what is he rolling? Conviction or resolve? What's he rolling?
it's a willpower
Toughness?
test.
All right. Ta-da!
So he's hindered. So +2
Yes,
difficulty.
he's hindered. And that's his full movement. He can't really do much else. They're literally lumbering beasts that don't really know tactics.
Well, they're tactically killing me.
He just chased after you. I don't think it's a tactic. Anyway,
Well, it's tactical for them.
now the other spawn will go. And that one will move like this. Alright, it's also going to be on fire.
Yay,
another?
fire.
Yep, it's also hindered. And it's going to take 12. Alright. Interesting stuff is happening up there. And now for the last turn in the turn order before we start a new turn. Let's see. Let's have you roll before you make an appearance. Let's make a dramatic entry. Okay, so Maximo, I guess you're looking towards the door, and so is Muldoon. So you would see this. You guys see in your haze, like you are all in a haze, like you're wounded. You swear you see some sort of figure descend from atop the gate into the yard here. And you all hear a very you hear a loud crackle of a weapon powering up, and let's see what he's gonna do.
That what?
All right, that will hit, and he's
Something
gonna
happened.
hit it for 17 damage minus 6 AP.
Well, that was a GM roll.
I know.
Boo.
I'm just letting you know.
The surprise.
Yeah, as you see this chaos spawn fall in two pieces, and not only that, but as it starts to fall apart at its waist, you see its very flesh literally ignite with radiance as it burns up, screaming. And behind it stands this immense figure, about 10 or 11 feet in height, clad in complete black armor, and holding a massive black two-handed power weapon.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh,
that's
no.
fun!
Oh. I think they called in the exterminators. Yep,
And
they
this
called in
is
the
this is the
Oh.
figure that you see standing there.
Oh, they called in the specialists. Oh no.
Actually, by chance, DM, does your poisoned attack actually have any further effects? Is it just instead
No,
of
just poison.
Just inflict poison?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's some poisons that actually do extra damage. So.
And because this fella doesn't really care about the idea of multi-attacks penalty being a thing, he's just going to continue his movement up to this one and take another hit. Oh,
Oh, he's
also, since he appeared in the scene, I lose one ruin at the start of his turn. That's one of his abilities, by the way.
Oh.
I don't even make that one up. That's just something he does. I lose a ruin every time he takes a turn.
Cool.
Okay, that's another 2 shifts. That's 25
Yeesh.
damage on minus 6 AP. Yeah, literally this dude just goes in, cuts one in half, goes in, cuts another in half.
Oh, we could tell we're outclassed
There are
here.
more upstairs!
He little turns and looks at you with like a look that can only mean hate,
Oh boy, lovely.
and goes, Follow me if you want to live.
You said it here, Big Tin Man. Where's the chopper?
There.
Terminator
Don't
reference.
Don't mind
Come with
him. He's delirious. Both me and him are on the verge.
There's a
of death
Terminator
as it
reference. Come with me
stands.
if you want to live.
Dogs, you can see, you have been around the Mechanicus all his life. None of them had managed a face as emotionless as his.
Because he's
And
using
as he-
steroids.
And as he looks up at the balcony with his remaining eye, he basically shifts the bigger sword to his main hand, and reaches on the back of his belt where he takes out a dagger and then goes into a dual wielding pose. And he's gonna spend the remaining of his movement running up to the next floor.
I drop
That's
in
his
the
turn.
flames.
Okay, and that's his turn. So, next turn, who would you like to go next? It has to be an ally. You can't choose to make your new ally go next.
I can go next. He seems confident.
So we
enough.
have to go this way to get out.
Hey, Maximo, do you want some tea and crumpets, maybe?
I would like more wax from mustache.
So you
That's
all want
his way
him
of
to go
saying-
first?
Elf.
You guys want him to go first?
Sure.
All right
Yeah.
then.
So the guy goes up
Uh,
the stairs, so Maximum has to follow him to go for safety.
He's going to make his first attack against the first of the spawners up there. Mind you, they all have very little health, so if he rolls 10 or higher on his damage, he gets them. So first attack. Yep, that's gonna be fun. That's one dead chaos spawn. Second
You-
attack.
Anyone want to know how bad Maximo is? No, save it for the effect. Oh no, he rolls a complication.
He has reliable. What did you expect? It's master crafted. So he
Yeah.
goes in. Lucas, you have probably the best view of this. You see him slice open one chaos spawn, slice open the other, and then the last one is like right in front of him, and he's gonna strike it with a dagger. And as the chaos spawn, like roars at his face, and he prepares the dagger, he says, "Let the Emperor guide your soul to salvation." And he's gonna start with his Misericordia. Yeah. Yeah. So you guys let him go first, and now we're out of combat. See what you did?
Good.
Good.
Congratulations, you survived the turn against 5 Chaos Spawn.
Survive is a relative term to Maximo for his current mind state.
I mean,
Eh.
considering the earlier fights were expected to go much worse, but they weren't really hitting you for the most part.
Hitting was a
Well,
fact
those
they
are
were.
supposed to go worse.
The thing is, they were hitting. The thing is, I was just too tough to die quickly.
Yeah. And then you decided, fuck it, I'm gonna throw 5 chaos spawns at them.
Psychic chaos spawns.
Yeah.
Little peek behind the curtain. I wasn't meant to bring this guy in until the second turn, because I was expecting you guys to be faring better against the Chaos Spawns. But when I noticed how I was rolling, I was like, okay, we're bringing him in first turn because I'm rolling good tonight. And then I proceeded to roll only 20 and higher for damage, so yeah. The figure now returns, having sheathed his weapons for now. And he turns to the rest of you and says, "We must go. Now."
Maximo proceeds to lose his lunch onto the floor.
You can roll toughness to overcome the poison.
He's going to try, but this is going to be difficult. Yeah, no.
Alright.
Yeah. Unfortunately makes a mess upon the mess.
Docs, Muldoon, help carry Maximo out of here. I have 2 rifles I can use as temporary crutches to limp my way out of here.
If we use a
see
steam
what
on
I can
Maximo, would that cure the poison?
No.
It could potentially make it worse.
But the poison doesn't impede him from moving.
Yeah.
No, he can move, just not as fast.
So let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's
Before
gonna
things
help you
get
out there,
worse.
Maximo.
Yeah,
Vo-
Maximo exactly has 1 wound left, no shock. So any more shock or wounds, he's down.
It's same with me. We are both in hell.
Hey, at least you still have your card.
The
So I'm
black
the
ar-
lucky one with 3 wounds, I see.
the black armored figure is standing
Well done,
near
you're a
the,
cheater.
is standing near the gateway, and he says, "We should hurry. My agents have already informed your comrades they will be here soon. Now move."
But everything trouble. Bad.
We need to
Maximo,
move now.
we have no choice.
Of course. We can just do auto with this. Do we need to?
No, we don't need. We don't need to. I'm just doing it for dramatic effect.
No dramatic effect.
Yes.
Dramatic. Maximo is being dramatic because he's dying. At least Lucas is holding it better.
As
He's
you're
used
all-
to it.
I think I'm the only one doing fine in the group.
The thing is, because Lucas is not poisoned, so he's fine.
As you're all struggling to keep up with this immense figure striding along these human structures like a giant,
Where is Truck? I want an ice cream.
They promptly ignored Maximo's delirious speeches.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
he does not appear to have much concern for like you guys. You're clearly of importance, but
You're harboring a witch and an abhuman. He doesn't care. He's a space marine or an inquisitor in power armor. I'm disposable.
he's 11 feet tall and has a special knife. You insulted him twice above game.
Well, the thing is, inquisitors can be that tall. There's this one woman that wore Tornamator armor.
Yeah,
So 11
which
feet
made
tall
her,
is
which made her a casual 9 feet.
no,
That's how tall Terminator armors are.
no. They're 12.
No, they're not.
Primaris are 9.
Primaries are 9, yes, with the Terminator armor.
Whatever. I'm gonna continue insulting this character out of character.
I wouldn't. You really wouldn't. You really
What is he
shouldn't.
going to do? Smite me in my chair right here?
No,
I don't
call
know.
your names.
As he, as
And
he's
shave your mustache.
as he's striding among these ruins that have been left behind the mayhem the shrine has fallen to, he says, it may be weird for you to hear this, but the Emperor has great plans for you.
Well, that's lovely to hear.
I have plans with Medicaid when I get home. But where you come from? I
He
don't.
turns
recognize.
around in the most nonchalant way. He says, there is no going home after this.
But the spear.
You have a duty now,
Mm,
and we must see it through.
How long do I remain poisoned for?
Yes.
I'd say about a minute.
So after a while, Maximo will actual with this final heave and just like wipes it off his face. His mustache is in a terrible state. Even his wax has been destroyed in his pocket because of all these assaults, and he just looks so disheveled and pale and just like.
Whoever wants can make me a DN12 scholar check to see if you know what this guy is.
I don't know what he is, but I'm asking why is he here of all time?
Try
How many
My-
dice do you have on Scholar?
8.
Okay, take all the free glories too. Maybe?
I wonder where he come from.
I mean, if you guys want me to do a scholar test with the other glory, it might go away, or we got something else going on.
Do
Alright,
what
I
you
lost
need,
another room because
docs.
he took a turn.
Alright, I'll just roll normally then, I guess.
Do you want the glory?
Uh, I guess. So, free
Is
glory
everyone fine with
for
that?
3
Sure,
dice.
why not?
All
Not
right.
like we're gonna use it in the Fallout campaign eventually.
They weren't supposed to know that.
1, 2,
God
3.
damn it, Maximo!
Maximum
3
was
bonus
drunk.
dice then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Bleh.
it's your fault for admitting it.
God damn.
Yeah, none of you have any idea what this immense giant is.
I will call him.
Steve!
No.
Remember, he's a foot shorter than you, basically,
Uh,
which is very tall for a lot of people.
Inquisitor Maddox.
Is that
No.
you?
Are you actually asking him that?
Yeah, because he looks familiar. And Maximo's too wounded to actually think straight.
He balls up his fist, but he doesn't respond. We're here for a reason, and we're
Did
here
he
for a purpose.
Did he fart? That's why he clenched his fist?
No,
It's okay. We all
You need
fart
to pull
eventually.
his finger.
He pulled his own finger. Anyways, Maximo will
You can-
continue walking. There's not much
Look.
he can do.
he really wants to help you. Don't make his life difficult.
I'm an
he needs you
ogre.
to survive this.
I'm
He
an
needs you to
ogre.
survive this.
I'm an ogre.
Your exist.
You need patience with ogrins. Otherwise, you won't be a doctor because you have no patience.
You know what? I have an idea of how he could show you who he is.
Oh boy.
He stops and walks over to you, Maximo.
Equal height or higher than me?
What?
Equal height or higher than me?
He's like 11 feet. You're an ogre, so you're like 1 or 2 feet taller than him.
I look at him.
Well, more
Mhm.
like 10 feet actually. So still, you're a few feet taller than him if you stand upright. But I don't assume you're standing upright right now.
Not with my heavily wounded state.
Yeah, he's probably hunched over a bit.
Of course.
He looks at you with that nonchalant look he has had ever since you saw him for the first time.
Maximo looks back with a disheveled, messy face.
Vostroyus Maximilian.
You know my name. So it is you, Inquisitor Maddox.
I believe you have a book with you.
I do.
Maximo will try to look at his equipment.
He's referring to your triptych.
Your Tripyarch is not a book.
Well, you've been calling it a book for a while, I remind you.
No.
You literally have said the book is set. Before.
I don't
Isn't
remember.
it a chest?
No, it's more like
Hmm.
a threefold icon. Anyway, he will
Yes.
say, you have something that you were told will only open when you're ready. Correct?
Are you referring to the Trippiarch?
He nods, being as patient as he can be, knowing you should be running out of here right now.
Well, we could still be moving. We could just be moving
No,
backwards.
he's taking time to let you know what is going on.
Maximo is hesitant, but brings up the Tripyarch from one of his pouches and just like,
It's rested shut. Emperor, Mom
You notice
said
that during
it only opens with forgiveness.
as you spraying it out, you notice it has loosened. Maybe something happened to it during the battle or some other event has occurred.
Maybe
your
the
tape
corrosion of the sewer managed to make it easy to
The
open.
warp is losing it. You need to turn into a chaos
Guys,
bomb,
please,
Maximo.
please.
Sorry.
let, let the moment occur naturally, please.
Mm-hmm. Let Maximo
You
turn
know,
naturally into a chaos spawn.
as you bring the tape deck out, you notice that it has in fact loosened. And as it clatters not so rusted sat anymore, you're fairly confident it will open if you try.
Maximo will, with hesitant hands, actually look at it and just, with soft hands, and just like tries to open it slowly. Am I truly, as he whispers to him, forgiven? Am Maximo a good boy?
You see around all of the rusted parts inside the tape deck, the golden visage of the Emperor at the center is completely unaffected by age and corrosion.
Maximo will start welling up tears.
Is
The
it the
tall,
mustache one?
yes, the tall figure puts a hand on the tape deck and looks at you, Maximo, and says, "Not only has he forgiven you, he needs you."
He will actually just, he needs me. Yes. Yes. I will do this. Maxim, with new vigoration, will actually try to stand up straight and do as best he can while wounded of actual best he can as the Imperial salute. This destroys Maximilian service. Basically, he's trying to say his name and saying "at your service."
Good. Then let's get you out of here so you can be of service.
And he will painfully nod at this.
Ooh, we must go. The Emperor is waiting.
And Maximo will even try harder, ignoring his wounds.
Yeah, you're actually able to keep pace with this guy now, like with both of your gates crossing through the ruins.
Is it by chance gonna actually use a quick survival check to try to do some healing?
I will allow you to just roll to recover shock if you want, without spending a wrath, because
We're out of.
not because we're out, but because it feels fitting that Maximo would find invigoration through this, and that's a pretty good roll.
Dang.
Yeah, because he only has but 4 shock maximum anyways, so he's
Yeah.
revigorated. He's no longer exhausted, but resolute. But he's still dying.
Yeah, you're still very much wounded, but when has that stopped for Vostorius Maximilian?
Yeah, exactly. I took a melted blast to the back. I took spike fists. I took a sniper shot. Chainsaw disemboweling me. You know, a poison
Shock
tipped
mauls.
tendril. Shock mauls. You know, nothing can destroy Maximilian. He is invincible. Well, he's not invincible. He's just very tough to kill.
As this figure begins to walk ahead of you after the scene that just transpired before you, all of you feel something similar to what Maximo felt in that moment.
You probably felt the will of the Emperor and the brightness of it.
Docs, it's as if the Omnisci himself has blessed every augmetic and piece of technology clad upon this man. He walks with the certainty of the machine and the fury of the spirit. Lucas, you can see the confidence of 100 generals in his footing. His eyes betray somebody who has seen thousands of campaigns. Muldoon, You feel his aura. It's not a soul as diminished and lowly as any other. Even the valiant and stalwart souls of the Adeptus Astartes do not shine a light as bright as this man.
He's an Emperor's demon.
You could call them that.
That's what Saint Celestine is an Emperor demon.
As I said, you could call them that.
They're called Empyreans for a reason.
But that would be heresy.
He's not an Empyrean. But you could call them demons of the Emperor.
Also known as
And-
saints.
And as he marches forward, he reaches around the corner where you see the Sisters of Battle that you allied yourselves with surrounding an enforcer tank. One of them is tending to another's wound, while Ira is keeping an eye from the top of the tank around. And as sees you, she does a deep bow and says, you have returned, my lord." And the black-clad figure says, "Ready, ready they are, ready the vehicle, sisters. It is time we're on our way out of this place."
I find it funny. It just is that stutter for real, or is just you had a foible?
No, that's just me. That's just me. He's perfect. I am not.
It's just like having a hard
He's
time
genetically
picking.
engineered to be better than me. Okay.
And it's just like no, even for genetically improved, he still has difficulty talking to women. uh, uh, oh, that's funny. I hear the embarrassment in the background.
Um, as you and I assume you all enter the tank.
Yep.
Yep.
I will say
the
say hello to the battle sisters and the ones I recognize.
I don't because they like it that way.
the sisters give you a small bow before they head into the tank, like as a greeting. And as you all are heading out of the city, just to speed things up a little because we are on time, you can see the distraction around you as buildings are falling apart and all manners of creatures are roaming the streets. Eventually, you reach the one of the more remote areas of this shrine, where a well-hidden hangar lies, and inside it awaits basically a lander vehicle surrounded by the same people who helped you get Aralyn out of Periander Beta back when you were fleeing that planet, if you remember.
Do I see
The-
our Valkyrie flyer?
What?
Our pilot.
No. The people who helped you get Aralyn and yourselves out of Periander Beta, if you
Oh.
remember. The secret people.
Oh, those people.
Mm.
Those
Yeah.
nerds.
Yeah, you see them surrounding the place. And as the sisters stop the vehicle, you are all shown the way out of the vehicle. And you notice the sisters are not following you to the lander.
But what about Erilyn?
Ira looks at you and says, "She died serving the Emperor.
No!
It's a death that anyone would be proud of."
But she was good friend. Please give her proper burial.
The black figure turns to you and says, I'm afraid your Inquisitor has robbed us of that opportunity.
Inquisitor Maddox?
Periander's arrest has been deemed worthy of extermination.
What does
It-
that mean?
that we must hurry. And Docs, as he says that, you you can look at the sky and you would see like the spear of Xerxes hovering above the planet, and you know what this means, having served under Maddox for a while.
Maximo, he's not giving us a choice here. We have to leave.
Okay. I will. I don't know.
And Maximo will head into the lander. Just mumbles to himself of all the opportunities he had but failed.
As the black figure stands in front of one of the agents, he does like a very deep bow, and the figure puts a hand on the s- tiny before him human shoulder and says, "The Emperor shall reward you for your duty, and I thank you for your service."
Thank you too, Metal Man. Or.
No, he was saying that to one of his agents
Oh.
after the agent basically took a bow before him.
Oh,
And he heads into the lander, and the door closes behind with just the five of you inside.
is this our new guest character?
This is under important NPCs.
Yeah, he's a nerd.
The one called the Eye.
Where's the other one?
It's
What do you
augmenting,
mean?
as you see.
Now,
What do you mean by where's the other one?
now the question is he controlled by the eye?
Who knows? Maybe he was watching you all along.
The audience. This is audience Deus Ex Machina. I knew it. They did no. They didn't do any bits for it, but one of these days. Anything else worth of note?
Oh no.
Oh,
So we lost him.
Discord's acting up again.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Oh, I see impressions of ducks.
That's everything you ever known. Like,
Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, my.
Give 1 second. I think Discord.
Yeah, it's probably Discord.
sorry, Discord just decided to take up all of my internet for a second.
Oh, there you are.
It
It would
works.
do that.
Yeah, because it definitely works. Anyway, as I was saying, as you hear this piercing sound from behind you, all you can see through what view you have of the outside from the cockpit, like you guys are in the back and you can like see the cockpit on the front. all you can see coming from the planet is a light. Atmospheric ignition. Nothing left standing.
Maximo will say, "No, my mustache wax storage. My spare tins." But that's his little
And
bit.
you notice as your lander keeps flying away, it flies past the spear of Xerxes, ignoring the Inquisitor's ship, and flies into a part of space that appears distorted.
Oh no, we're going to die.
Not that way
Oh,
distorted. Distort as in. Imagine it like a ripple in the ocean, basically.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
And to give you an idea of what kind of vessel you appear to be approaching.
It's one of those black ships, isn't it?
I mean, hey, who has two thumbs and is right?
Yeah, Maximo's becoming a psyker.
Yeah. Muldoon, you see terrifying thing appear before you as you go through this rippling space. You appear to cross through some sort of like cloaking field, and what you see behind is an enormous black sheep with a giant eagle head on the front.
that sounds just lovely.
Yeah, Muldoon is a sighter, you know what this is. These are the famous black ships. And this is where sighters go to die.
Actually,
Well-
we're not all psychers. Just they get tested severely, and if they die, they die. All the ones that don't tend to get sent up
Most
to the
sighters
Emperor.
who enter these ones end up getting fed to the Emperor.
Exactly.
So we die.
And for the rest of you, roll Scholar to see if you know what this is. It's gonna be a bit difficult.
Well, Maximo is a smart cookie.
Yeah. 6.
Does the
Alright,
3 work?
no,
Yay, glory.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll give you.
What
the
if I
roll,
say
yeah.
please?
I mean, I'm gonna tell Docs anyway, and he and Muldoon can tell you if they want.
Okay. Well, I'll just take this
Lucas,
point, and
would
then
you like
Maximo
to
will
roll?
understand what they're saying.
Lucas, would you like a roll?
I'll roll, but I gotta start heading out soon anyway.
Alright, don't worry, I don't have a long. Just give me 5 more minutes if you will. Alright, you don't know. Docs, you would also know this is a black sheep. These are basically ships that head to and from Terra. And they are basically. Their job is to hunt down psychers and other threats of such importance. And as your lander lands inside one of the bays of the ship, the hatch in the back opens. The immense black figure exits first. And the 4 of you follow shortly behind, I will assume.
Maximo with a good sense of trepidation now, since he's now in an unfamiliar place, and just like, where are we?
You can just see Meldon holding a tiny, really sharp knife in his hand and try to end it all in the. If it's not goes in the right way,
I
he's
think
not taking that chance.
Well,
Eh,
is
A figure
Muldoon,
wearing. Sorry?
is Muldoon going to stab himself?
Maybe.
A figure wearing a very, like, ornate outfit with long gray dreadlocks and a big gray beard, uh, augmetic eye, or maybe some sort of cybernetic monocle, and a gold Aquila nailed to his forehead, walks ahead with a cane and says, Lord Custodian, you have returned. It is good to see you unharmed. The planet appears to exist no longer, sir. That is true.
Wait, what? He's no janitor.
God damn it.
Maximum, just don't.
Maximo doesn't know what a custodian is, does he?
Oh, I mean, you know what a custodes is. They're the Emperor's soldiers. They are his archangels.
Then I retract that joke.
Yeah, except this man is not wearing gold, so obviously you don't recognize him as a custodian until that point. He wears black, and there is a
Because
reason
he's
for that.
edgy.
No, because some custodians called the Eyes of the Emperor wear black because they're no longer part of the custodes. They have either failed in their duties or they're too old to keep fighting alongside their brothers. And they take a different form of service as basically super spies.
No wonder why he had that laser gun.
All right, you can catch the next few lines in the VOD art. See you around. Right. Well, in case anybody missed it, that was Lucas leaving because he had to get going.
Yeah, he's
Now,
a nerd.
To sum up the ending of the second act of this campaign, as the colossal figure you have come to know as one of the Emperor's soldiers stands next to this man. He the ornate man gestures his cane to the others and says, my lord, would there be anything you would like to do about them? Are they to undergo any tests of sorts? And the custodian looks at him and says, make sure they're of good health as soon as can be. I'm gonna need them battle ready. Beyond that, they're my agents now. You know what to do. Yes, my lord, I shall make sure you're not bothered in your work. And the giant black figure, without responding, just gets moving. Then the old man turns to the rest of you and says, As you heard, our Lord Custodian, you are now part of this crew. You can forsake what other allegiances you may have had to smaller and less significant divisions of the Emperor's will, for you're now serving him most directly.
What? I don't understand.
You will soon.
What do you mean, different religions? Wasn't there supposed to be only one?
He didn't say anything about different religion.
Maximo didn't understand what he said.
Lucas Vicar. Muldoon. Docs 404. For stories Maximilian. You shall all undergo some basic health tests and be nourished to your full strength soon as can be. After that, there shall be a procedure of equipping you with the right tools for your skill sets, and from there we shall debrief you as to your new duties. We're aware you were serving under the wings of the Inquisition before. You may now forego any sort of notions of that around here. We're
So
in the
what do
service
we
of...
call ourselves now?
And a great question, isn't that the one? You are now, good sir, an agent of the throne. Yes, that throne.
Oh, do I get to see the Emperor then?
He smiles to himself, like, with a... He looks down a little and smiles.
I'm
Perform
just
your
having.
duties.
I'm
Perform
just
your
half
duties
expecting it.
admirably.
Just like, good question. No.
Oh,
He actually gestures the cane towards you and says with a smile, "You can tell this man is basically the person that the other guy used to talk to people." He looks at you with a smile and says, "Perform admirably in your duties, and I'm sure you may stand by his side one day."
Maximo will nod at that. Just, I'll do my best, sir.
Good man. Now, agents, with me. And that's where we're gonna end our session.
Are we?
Now, on to some other things. The party gain is 40 XP. You are now tier 3. Is Discord not going through
Huh?
again?
Is it? Yes, it
Okay.
is. Tier 3 and
So,
30?
40.
40. Even lovelier.
Man,
Yes. And I
that
would
is a
like
long
you...
while. Like our last big one was 9/29/23, last September,
Yes.
and it's
And I'd
August, almost
like
September again.
you...
It's like once a year. Sheesh.
Yeah, I was saving it for a big one.
40.
I would like you all to remove the Inquisition keyword from your sheets and replace it with Talons of the Emperor, because you're now agents of the throne. And we are going after Harrow and a Black Sheep.
Do we get any special symbols or armor?
Oh, you will.
Sweet.
Maximo and power armor, Terminator plate, Ogren format.
Maybe not that much, but
Maximo smash.
we can make it white, gold, and shiny.
Yeah, Maximo and Terminator plate. I get a I do get a +2 difficulty of finding clothing of my size, and since Terminator plate is already a 12 rarity, I need a 14 or better to find it.
All right. So
They're the Talons of the Emperor. They're well equipped. They can get whatever they want.
and Docs, I'm fairly certain you had an ability when it came to stuff from the Inquisition, right?
And
Well, you
besides,
had
I still
some...
have that that Adeptus Mechanicus armor that needs to be formatted, so they can turn that into my Terminator plate.
I can do a few things. Yes, we'll talk about this stuff. However, um,
Maximo will become
Got anything that
Maximo.
involves Inquisition needs?
you had an ability that had to do with the Inquisition, if I remember correctly, right? Like with your Ordo.
Oh, Ordo Hereticus.
Mm-hmm. You may feel free to remove that now.
Oh, all right.
And instead, you shall all get an entirely new ability. Um, it might remind you of the Inquisitor ability. However, it is slightly different. You may all add this ability to your abilities.
So we replace or I replace that
You
mortal.
remove your Inquisition based ability, and the rest of you add this ability instead. Well, the
Oh,
rest of you just add
nice.
this ability, you replace that ability.
I
Okay.
didn't have an ability before.
Ha,
Yeah,
nerd.
because you weren't actually Inquisition. Only Dogs was actual Inquisition. But now
So
you are all
you.
members of this organization.
So
So,
Maximo is now an Inquisitor. Inquisitor Maximo. Oh no, his mustache will be even extra fine with the finest waxes.
so I
You are
used.
not an Inquisitor. You're somebody who can tell the Inquisitor, I don't
You
have to listen
fuck
to you.
off.
No, you cannot say that to an Inquisitor, but you can say, I don't have to listen to you.
So
I
does
listen to
Max?
the Emperor.
I now I'm gonna have to change my art to give Maximo a nice golden mustache. Darn.
So I need to lose
That's his
my
symbol of
plus
authority.
2
His
corruption
mustache has been
thing.
formatted to
Okay.
look like an
Is that
Aquila.
all it gives you?
Yeah, it gives me plus 2 dice to resist psychic powers or corruption tests, which case I chose corruption.
Okay, you can give your plus two since nobody else is losing anything. I thought you all
Oh,
had something Inquisition based. But yeah, you can all add his will made manifest.
I guess I'll just keep that little thing there for next time.
Yeah, basically these two see Inquisitors get it with social skill tests. You guys get it with influence tests. Because there's literally nobody more influential in the Imperium than somebody who says, the Emperor sent me, by the way. And you don't necessarily need to hide who you're working for anymore.
Wait, did you set tier 3 or rank 3?
Tier 3.
Okay.
Your rank doesn't change, you're still 3.
Okay, so tier 3, and we're still rank 3. Okay, just want to make sure.
Ah, 420 experience. That's nice. Ah,
Actually, I'm trying to remember what was that organization called?
An Ordo?
No. I'm trying to remember like what was the actual. Um, what was the actual organization that you're technically a part of now called?
Talons of the Emperor? Agents of the I don't know.
No, Agents of the Throne is just another word for Inquisitor. There is an actual word for this. I'll find out at the session. But yeah, would you like to see us out?
Oh, yes. As you know, we are Maximo, and he is Muldoon, and Dox, and Inquisitor Maddox, DM, GM thing, yes. As you know, I am also played by the orc man who's missing for some reason. Long while. Uh, Check in tomorrow for Odd Boys for Saturday, yes. And don't forget to wash your stocks. All this is new to me. It's too much for me to think. But hopefully see you next time. What about you, Lucas? Speak. Good words of wisdom, Lucas. Muldoon, what about you?
Well, don't eat spicy food because you are going to do that what I did on the staircase.
You eat spicy food on staircase?
No, you are set everything on fire if you eat spicy food.
Oh, I didn't know you cook.
Of course I cook.
Let this
Docs,
man cook.
come. We need to cook.
I don't know how.
Oh, don't lie.
Don't you have the Merriam-Webster's dictionary of cooking?
It
You
was
should be
on the planet.
Oh, I thought you downloaded that.
It was a book.
Oh,
Still.
not a... Well, next time we'll get you a digital copy. Next Sanguinala. And what about you, Inquisitor? Any words from you?
Uh, always read the source material.
Source? What's your source?
I don't know what's your source.
My source says I made it up.
Trust me, bro.
My mustache never lies.
Maybe that's why Maximo is so powerful.
I don't know. I'm just a basic character who's just been very lucky with survival. Or the DM's pulling his punches.
Who knows?
Well, I did have those clutches with those random campaign cards. So, maybe next time. Since he can send Chaos Space Marines after me now, since it's tier 3.
Who knows?
Prepare to feat the Thousand Suns. Oh yeah, who's getting the new Space Marine game?
I will.
Yeah, same here. Finally, our Primaris will work together, killing the Tyranids. When that gets fully released, I'm going to try to get that streamed. So keep on tuned for that.
Oh yeah.
And if any of you two actually over there are also wanting to join in as well, I'll probably have my DMs open if you want to try to figure it out. Anyways, you all have yourself a lovely weekend. May the Emperor protect you, and also wipe your feet at the door. Your shoes are weird. Goodbye. Your Jordans are fake.